Hello, everybody. How's it going today? Yes. How are you guys doing today? And welcome back. Put on Marshmallow. Thomas, good to see you. Keodes, it's not Saturday, sir. Your powers of observation are keener than ever. Banan, good to see you. George, what's up? MB Lab, welcome back. Home of Art, Morocco in the house. Let me get my phone out of my pocket. It's massive, taking up too much space. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Banan. How you doing? Vinder, good to see you. Jachi, what's up? P3, you're doing great. You're here. I'm glad you could make it, Jachi. Hey, Steven, good to see you. I said I'd be back Saturday. Well, I meant that I was moving my stream from yesterday to Saturday. I wasn't very specific with that. But yeah, so today we're going to be working on the Sea of Thieves sloop in Scrap Mechanic, obviously. You know, don't mistake the game. I know it's very accurate, so you can easily misinterpret which game we're playing. Hey, Masto, good to see you. So yeah, we're going to keep working on the sloop. I have some ideas. I've been thinking about it, and I have some ideas. So, let's try and work it out. No dark and darker, boo. Boo me. Boo you. Hey, Charlie, how's it going? Oh, coffee. Love it. So, we were talking a lot about buoyancy, stability, you know, boat stuff, right? Whoops. And I think I want to use thrusters. I want to have a certain amount of wave simulation, you know, and I think the thrusters are going to do that for us. Coffee in the afternoon. Yeah, this is definitely an afternoon coffee. Coffee any time of the day. Boat or ship? We're not going to go there. We're not going there. Okay, so I have thrusters in here at the moment, and we need to get rid of those ones. I have an idea. I've been thinking about this, thinking of ideas. I like the pendulum system. I think we're going to use the pendulum system for some stability for our list. What's known as a list. We are now listing hard to the port side. You have an iPhone 12 mini and you think it's too big? See, that's crazy to me because the iPhone mini, that's like, because I had an iPhone 5 for the longest time, right? I only just recently got rid of the iPhone 5, and I'm pretty sure the iPhone 12 mini is supposed to be the same size as the iPhone 5, right? And that was a good size. Favorite coffee? Well, I drink my own blend. We make our own blend of dark roast and hazelnut roast coffee. We like blend the two together. Building scrappy helis and trail makers. Marshmallow, did the airborne update change the way helicopters work in trail makers? Because I remember helicopters and trail makers was really janky, wasn't it? So I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to just put thrusters on the base here, this keel. We're going to just put thrusters here. And maybe we'll be able to stabilize the ship this way. Hey, BBB. You think you got dry socket? I'm going to be honest with you, Keodes. I don't know. There is no you think you have dry socket. You know, I think you either know you have it or you don't. If you are not in the most excruciating pain of your life, then you might not have dry socket. There are new blades, are there? What's dry socket? So when you get dental work done, actually I gotta hook stuff up. When you get dental work done, especially mostly when it refers to a tooth extraction, because that's when you pull a tooth out, you have like an empty socket there, right? And you need to keep the socket like moist and gauzed. You have to keep gauze in it and stuff like that. And if it dries out, then I think bacteria can get in there and stuff like that. And the bacteria causes infections, and it's dry socket, and it's extremely painful. Hey, Jack, we're building the Sloop from Sea of Thieves while discussing horrible dentist topics. And the dry socket sucks. Yeah, you just have to make sure you're, you know, keeping your gauze clean and just not like eating food is the biggest risk, I think. All they gave you was codeine. Okay, so we have the pendulum. I have an idea for the pendulum as well, actually. I'm thinking what I might do is have a 2-stage pendulum system. I know that sounds crazy, because it is. No, it's not that crazy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have sensors. Basically, these sensors are all just looking at this one block, right? And so this one block is gonna be basically giving the ship information. Sounds awesome. Yeah, saltwater rinse, exactly. Why do I feel like I have something stuck to my shirt? Did my face cam freeze? I don't know, that was weird. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Face cam is it's working now. I don't know what that was. Good frame of my face. Every frame of my face is a good frame. Okay. I think I think what I'll do is put the lift under the boat, maybe. I just want to check, like, I just want to monitor these sensors, right? So what I'll do is put the lift there, and this way I'll be able to come down here, and we're just going to basically prop the boat up on one side here, and we're just going to monitor these sensors. There it goes. So you can see this one is activating much sooner than this one, right? And if we keep going, you can see then they're both activated. So this is like a 2-stage. Okay, so now we're stuck diagonally here, but we'll see that that's gonna be like a 2-stage system there. A beautiful face. Only need to shower every 6 months. Deuce, are you taking all of your hygienic advice from the dentist? What do you do when they tell you to floss? When are we gonna get another survival playthrough? I don't know, maybe when chapter 2 comes out, I guess, probably. That would be my guess. Okay, so now that we have the 2-stage system, what I'm gonna do is have I don't even know how many thrusters this is actually gonna take. So we're gonna start with 1 on each stage. I'll max them out, why not? And we'll start with a set for each, and I guess we'll just see what happens. The TikTok dance, duh. What was I thinking? You switched from Sea of Thieves? Oh, that's pretty funny, Cryptic. Here I am, building a Sea of Thieves sloop in Scrap Mechanic. You can't escape it, can you? Hey, Andrew. Yo, Keo's with the $10.
Don't rock that boat, baby. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just relax and let it flow.
That's a good song. Keo, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the love and the support. And the great song. Hey, thanks for reminding me. Really appreciate that. Or when Crash Lander comes out. That is a full-blown survival custom game mode, right? So, hey, Carlos, the coffee is absolutely delicious, and we're working on a sloop. You know Sea of Thieves? The sloop. Fallout bot redid We Didn't Start the Fire. What? I don't. What is Fallout bot? You can't wait to feel this wave simulation swimming. I'm really excited for this because I'm gonna have a wave simulator, because right now I'm gonna kind of this is the list, right? I want to try and simulate listing the ship and stuff like that and correcting it with thrusters, and then we're gonna do the trim, but I want to do the trim in a way that simulates the wave. So, you know, the listing, trimming, and so the trim, I want to use thrusters to push the bow up in the water so it looks like you're going up and over waves. Was that very detailed? Was that an explanation that understood? Did I finish the hide and seek map? Pretty much, Andrew. Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna do a few things off stream, and either I'll probably end up getting the video and everything and all of it uploaded to the workshop for next weekend, and maybe not this weekend. So a little bit more patience. Fallout boy. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know Fallout stuff. I don't know. I might have seen that. Hey, Liddy, what's up? LG, good to see you. I want boat to boat. Pretty much, actually. Yeah, it's in a boat's nature to, you know, be a boat. Okay, so this is stage 1. If it goes this way, that means we're leaning this way, right? I guess the camera's reversed right now, but we'd be leaning that way. So if this thruster activates, we want the opposite side to push us back upright, correct? So we're gonna have our first stage. Oh wait, no, not that. We'll do the 2 outside, I guess, right? We'll do 2 outside for the first stage, and we'll do the 2 outside here on that one. Hey, Richard, good to see you. Too detailed for your minuscule brain. Colin, what's up? Welcome back. It was very, very clear. You'll watch it later and then play catch up. Yeah, like I said too, I'm gonna do a video on the hide and seek map where I'll be going over. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I was concerned, like I was like, oh, should I make a video that shows all the hiding spots? And it's like, why not? Watch the video and then download the map and play with your friends and have the edge. I should play the Fallout series. I'm not into, you know, I would have played it by now if I was gonna play Fallout, right? So stage 1 is up, and then stage 2, obviously we're gonna go on the inside now from opposite side, correct? Blackbird, good to see you. Welcome back. Oh, it's looking very techy. They had thrusters in Sea of Thieves. You've just never seen them, actually. If you were a real player like me. Hello from sunny California. Are you on the beach right now? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this was very helpful, I find. We'll just put a thruster that not in that direction, like that. We'll max it out. So we're gonna do some testing on both sides though. So I'm going to put one on this side too. Max it out. Oh no, Lydia, I guess I didn't mean that I shouldn't make a video on it. It was more so that should I make a video that goes through every single spot? That was my concern. And I think the answer is still yes. A real tryhard. Now you listen here, Jachi. How do you convince your friends that Scrap Mechanic is actually a good game? I mean, it depends on what your friends are into, you know? Like, if you're playing it for the survival aspect, you know, it's gonna be a hard sell. It's gonna be a very hard sell. But if you like engineering, building, logic, physics, you know, and sandboxy stuff, I would say that, like, it's easier to sell this game as a sandbox building game What? That's a terrible chair. That's the worst chair ever. But it's easier to sell this game as a sandbox game than a survival game. Chainsaw Massacre game. I've seen a lot of people playing it on Twitch, but I've never actually really watched it much. It's not really my kind of game. Yeah, I don't know, Charlie. I'm not sure how we're gonna. I might do a glitch welded seat or something to get up there. I think. Obviously, we're gonna have to do something. You have to be able to get up into the crow's nest. Is this hooked up to anything? It's not. Okay. So we're just gonna use this to obviously to test the stability here. We'll leave the chair there. What causes some boats to become party boats? Peer pressure. I mean, a boat just wants to fit in, right? You were so close to getting the Skelly curse on SOT, but Scrap Mechanic looks so fun, and it definitely is. Oh yeah, it's a great game. I love Scrap Mechanic. If you're talking to me. I do like Sea of Thieves as well, though. Lots of fun. So here's our stabilizer. I don't know if we're gonna get a view of it or not. I might be able to set up a different camera, maybe. Oh, well, we can kind of see it here. See, am I already listing? We might need more bubble blocks. Yeah, okay, so we're only strafing like this. You like this game a lot except for the lag when you build? Yeah, it's not the most optimal kind of game. Okay, so it is trying to stabilize us. You can see it is working, but we need more pivot, right? Never watched Sea of Thieves. Is it a puzzle adventure or survival game? It's actually like it's more of an open world sandbox pirate game, actually, with like world events and stuff like that. It's a PvP PvE game that has like server instances that have a maximum of like 5 or 6 ships on the server, and it's just like it's an RPG open world, not big MMO or anything, but it's just a pirate game that's like a very sandboxy version. Hey Lois, good to see you. Gabriel, how's it going? If I could only play one game for the rest of my life, what game am I picking? At this point, currently, probably Dark and Darker. I'm surprised we're sinking back here so much. I wonder what's causing all this back weight. So obviously I don't want the ship to be completely righting itself from there. Sweet. Dark and Darker? Yeah, it's a really good game. I'm sinking. I know, no one's even shooting at me, and I'm sinking right now. What is going on? I think maybe what I might be able to get away with is like, so if these ones are pushing this way, maybe I can have a set here, right? Like maybe I can put a set on either side at the top here. Because I don't mind using thrusters. My main goal is just to try and not see the particles, generally speaking. Right? So we'll see what we can do with that, but I think I might be able to get a decent twisting motion off of these thrusters. Concrete in the fronts? Yeah, we'll balance it in a moment here. Charlie, that is the plan. Yeah, I do want to make it so that everything that you do never utilizes a seat. Okay, so right now it's trying to push that way, which means we want these ones activated, right? So we'll try it on the other one. It just seems like it's not going to be enough here. Might have to change some of the... Oh, there it goes. I think it's working. It might be working. Good music again. Hooked on Monomer stuff. Yeah, Monomer is amazing. He's so good. Now, obviously, we can't have it set to 2. Right? Why is it? Wow, the ship is really just wanting to sink this way. I guess we're gonna add more bubble blocks, right? When in doubt.
What was the name of the boat filled with football players? Sportsmanship. What kind of detergent do sailors use the most? Tide. What ship is most liked by all the vampires? Blood vessel.
Keodes, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate that. Some good ones there. Sportsmanship. That's a good one. I think chat approves. Dark and Darker is so good, sad it's not on Steam. Yeah, I mean, you can get it from them, right? And yo, Clement Fong, good to see you. Yeah, you can get it directly from Iron Mace, though. From the Dark and Darker website, at least. Why don't I just delete this? I don't care about it. That's fine. Hey, Delana. Gotta bring the dad joke since you're not a dad. I think you might get arrested for that, actually, so you might want to be careful. Let's get some more bubble blocks. Almost caught the start. What's going on, Ballard? Good to see you. Revco, what is up? Okay, I don't believe that. So right here, that is definitely not on... it's not on a bearing or anything. You just got to make sure we're not connecting to bearings and stuff like that, because these bubble blocks are kind of a risky thing to use. Oh, oh, whoops. So right now I'm just trying to make it so that it stops sinking in the back like this, and hopefully we'll be able to use these thrusters. I mean, I think I think everyone knows the rule of thumb in scrap mechanic, right? When in doubt, just add more thrusters, right? I think that's words to live by, actually. Oh, that's true. I could change the balance block to get more. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I wonder what we could change it to. Are we sinking in any way right now? Or not sinking, obviously, but like... Don't remember being that laggy when I dropped it. They didn't have thrusters. Yes, they did have thrusters, okay? I just finished talking about how they had thrusters. You gotta believe me. So I don't really want thrusters up at the top here in the crow's nest, but like, I mean, worst case scenario, we could, in theory, put some up there. But I agree. Let's try and make this here a little bit smaller. We got to get it back on land. I need like a dry dock or something. Yo, below with the super chats. We just got some delays here. You got to let the system think about it, you know.
When does a dad joke become a dad joke?
I don't know. When does a dad joke become a dad joke?
When it becomes apparent.
Where's my button? And Ballard, thank you so much for the $4 super chat. Really appreciate that. That's a good one. That's a good one. It had me laughing. Thank you so much, Ballard. What mod would I recommend to use for Scrap Mechanic Survival? I've never used... I don't think I've ever used any mods for Scrap Mechanic Survival, so I honestly have no suggestions. Looks like it's tilting forward. Yeah, when I'm changing the stability, it's tilting forward a little bit, but let's change the measuring device. He doesn't deserve the cricket treatment. Not the crickets. What was that? The cricket button? Yes, it was. What's going on, Licks? I'm wearing a hat today. Yes, I am. Boy, you guys are the most observant bunch today, I must say. You guys are coming in here spitting straight facts. The mod that unlocks chapter 3. Don't talk about that one. Unlimited component kits. Well, you can just change the values in the game code, can't you? I don't think you need a mod to type in 1 million component kits. Hey, Viku, good to see you. Add the modded bubble block to a piston so you can move it to set the balance. Well, I don't think I want to do that. I want it to be like inherently stable. Hey, Waffles. See me after some time. Why am I wearing a hat indoors? Is it a normal thing in your country? I mean, I think hats are generally more about, like, I mean, it's more about, I mean, I guess it's different. Fashion and function. I wear a hat because it keeps my hair out of my face. That's literally why I wear a hat. Because it keeps the hair out of my face. You're saying so I know where to weld it? Oh, I see what you mean. Hair tie. But see, my hair is not long enough for a hair tie. Provide another solution, please. We might be able to get away with a nut. Right? Man, it'll maybe give it some more thrust. How long is my hair? I mean, it's pretty long. Right? Slick my hair back with gel. I do sometimes. I do. A golfing visor. Do they even make those anymore? Hey, Vendel. Good to see ya. Yeah, my hair's not long enough for a hair tie, though. Hat needed. Okay, well, hold on. I'm not seeking your guys' approval for the hat, okay? Couple washers would be plenty. Showing off the guns for free. It's not for free. You guys all pay for it one way or another. Hey, Katie Cat. Toby, what up? Nice hat. It's a good hat. That's right. It's the best hat. It's the best hat on YouTube, actually. I'm making the claim right now. Shooting Moron, what's up? It's for the price of at least one Moonbow subscription. Good deal. It's a good deal. Let's see how the screw... Oh, wow, it is. Whoa. We really messed up some of that balance there. Okay, let's add some more bubble blocks to the front as well, apparently. Well, I realize, actually, what we must have done... I don't think I need to do that necessarily. What I might try and do instead here is... let's just remove one set of these bubble blocks. Maybe that's the difference. Paid with sanity. Send one to the UK. I need to find a store that can make these hats and sell them online for me. That would be amazing. But they don't exist. Okay, see, that looks a lot more stable, doesn't it? Okay, no, we're still kind of floating in the back. Okay, we can balance that. That's fine. What does a subscription do for you anyway? Do you really want me to explain to you exactly what YouTube is and how it works? Is that what you're asking me right now? See, we are... Are we slowly tipping over? You can see the... Uh-oh. It's not picking it up. Yeah, it's a color thing. They don't know. I mean, you can't see it because of my green screen, but this is like a blue. Every hat on the internet has a green panel here instead of the blue panel. Yo, Everyday Rats, good to see ya. You're not going out of your way to find out what a subscription does? Need something bigger. Yeah, that's what we're using, Snow Ninja. We are using bubble blocks. I think what I might end up doing here actually is maybe what we need to do is add way more bubble blocks around the entire perimeter. I know Blue Flame was saying that it would probably be for the best to like extend the amount of bubble blocks around the perimeter maybe. Let's just add more, because I think there's a certain balance that I'm obviously trying to achieve when it comes to buoyancy blocks and a certain natural movement. You know, it's tough. Might be easier to do this with suspension glitches. I feel like suspension glitches would not provide enough torque though, would they? You think they would? If it doesn't work, overdo it. Exactly. That's the plan. That's how you do it here. When in doubt, just be excessive. YouTube's messing up. Is YouTube messing up right now? Are we here? Are we live? No, I didn't do it, Charlie, but I got it off the workshop. So someone else did it. Use a big concrete wheel and use the torque from that. That sounds very over-engineered. Yo, Katie Cat with the super chat. Thank you so much, Katie Cat. Really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for that super chat. Becoming a billionaire and having someone else do this for me. So obviously, look how, oh wow, look at that. We're sitting out of the water now, aren't we? Holy crap. It seems to have made us more stable. That was more stable, obviously, but we're borderline floating out of the water now. You're over-engineered. The magnetic engine. So maybe we have a little bit too much at the front here. Let's get rid of this set. Like that. A little bit much at the front. Simple physics? Well, I'd rather not have to utilize physics. I always try and avoid that. Man, it really floats up that differently, does it? What if can we add like one set at the front then? Maybe it's just a one set thing. I think we do have the single line here, right? So I mean, yeah, we could in theory just put a bubble block there. Don't need as much. Yeah, that's a good point actually. I think I'd rather put it inlaid into the keel here a little bit more, I think, actually. Something a little more like that. Maybe that's good. I guess it's hard to balance because every time I add one of those little things, it's 200 blocks. So I kind of lose a little bit of the finesse, you know? Hey, Eternos, yeah, the ship's looking pretty good, thank you. I'm doing good, thanks. Yes, they are glitch welded. Yes, they are. 100%. So I could always add a layer of, I mean, I can paint these brown. No matter what, I think I'll be able to get away with painting that brown, right? So it kind of doesn't seem as noticeable. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the one at the front. This one seems to be a little bit more than necessary, doesn't it? Fight one of my friends using the boat? I mean, that'd be pretty fun, yeah. I'm not sure if that one was really all that necessary. I mean, I thought it was. Is this challenge mode compatible? I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, exactly. These bubble blocks are glitch welded together. A 100 glitch welded bubble block? There probably is one on the workshop. Yeah, see, so it is... Maybe I just get rid of... okay, I know what to do maybe here. What if we just get rid of a set from the back? So these are the two that we just added here, right? So what I'll do is kind of like what I did on the front. I'll try this here. The height of it is kind of important, actually, so we'll put it right there. Someone push your name off the board. Why? Don't you want to see it? Look, it's right underneath me, right there. Look at this. Bilar 192. Everybody stare at Bilar. Pay attention to him. He's in the spotlight. The one of the could be half of 256. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, we're gonna balance it out. We'll make it work. Did you load it up in challenge mode? Well, there are mods, so no, technically not. Then I guess technically it's not challenge mode compatible. Okay, that's looking okay. So why does it feel like it's slowly drooping over, isn't it? Yeah, look at this. You can see the lines. That's like the anti-aliasing and stuff like that, isn't it? When you can see the like staircasing on the render. You can see the staircasing of this line segment is getting shorter. Each segment's getting shorter, which means we are, look at this. Yeah, we're slowly, why are we slowly? I guess it must be the stairs, isn't it? It's got to be the stairs. Okay, so we do have to compensate. Interesting. Raise the water line. Yeah, well, the reason why I have them at the height that I do have them is because I'm really trying to make it so that you don't have water inside the ship. And right now, I'm like at the line. You know what I mean? Like, I'm right at the line almost. So I think we just got to compensate for all the stairs and stuff here. Hey, Fant, I can check the measure with the, oh, the cent. Okay, how do I, let me see this then. Let's try this out, Fant. Okay, so check so the measurement tool. We have this is the mod that we're currently using. Fant measurement tool. How does this work? What do I do? Creation off the lift, to right click on the ship with the tool. So now, so if I let, okay, so I need to keep the tool out. So now if I keep the tool out, okay, I guess I'm just on it. So this is the center of mass right here. That is so cool. Add some ballast weight. So this is the center of mass right here. Right? That is so cool. So let's see then. I mean, look at how close to the, look, oh my God, that's crazy. That's so cool though, because now we, like, so we know that this is the center line right here, right? So this is the center line of the boat. We can mark it. That's the center line of the boat. And you can see our center of mass is like back here. That's so cool. Oh, that's absolutely gonna help for sure. Add an anchor. Well, the thing shiny about an anchor in Sea of Thieves is like, they're kind of very faked. Very faked. The anchor runs through the back of the boat with nothing there. So I don't know if we're gonna add a visual anchor or not, but we'll see. So of course, as well, that's the center of mass. This is the center of mass horizontally and vertically in all axes. So obviously it's, I mean, so So I guess what we'll do is we will add weight, right? Because we can't add, adding buoyancy blocks is not going to move that, but adding weight will, right? Yeah, thank you so much, Fant. Thank you. So we might want to move it forward a little bit as well, maybe, right? So if I want to move it forward, I guess what if I just came up here? So this is the kind of like the opposite corner of where it's sinking, essentially, right? And so if let's say I go here and I do that, let's just add, that's 8 blocks. That's a little more, that's more centered, isn't it? That's more centered. Creation on the lift, the tool will show with right click the center of the bounding box. Interesting. What's the biggest build I've done so far? I've done some massive builds, actually. Trying to think of some of them. I've done like the Avengers helicarrier. I've done aircraft carriers. You know, I've done big bases and stuff like that. A little bit more. I don't think I really care about the forward and aft center of mass. I don't think I care too much about that, right? Centering the mass will have better results while in the water. I don't think the center of mass doesn't care though, whether it's in the water or not. It's still going to be exactly where it's going to be, right? It's like this is just a test this here. So if I just add like a giant panel of concrete 3, I mean, look at that. That barely moved it. Oh my goodness, that barely moved it. Jeez. Low mass is better than top heavy. I mean, yeah, I can definitely add more concrete. I can, you know what? That's a good point, actually. What if we try and, I'm just gonna go here like this and add a full, because you're right. Like lowering that cross section as much as possible is gonna help with a lot of the stability as well, right? So what is this here when I right click? What does that mean? This is the bounding box. I'm not sure exactly what information I'm getting here, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's gonna easily tip over. Oh wait, that's the bounding box. Whoops, I'm an idiot. I was like, what? It moved so much. And that's because we're on the lift right now. So once it's dropped off the lift, that is pretty centered there now. That is very centered. Look at that. I think we're gonna test that now. Hey, Snehasis Sahu, how's it going? I'm sure I messed your name up, but that's okay. The middle of the lowest to highest point. Same for all directions. So we should, in theory, be at least our list should be stable now, right? So maybe, yeah, we're gonna sink backwards, I think, because our center of mass is back here. But we're sitting level now. This is an amazing tool, by the way, Fant. What an amazing tool. What an amazing tool. Can't believe it. So obviously this stuff is not working anymore. What's the next build I'm gonna make? I'm not sure. I mean, I know we're gonna be starting a new hide and seek map at some point. We're gonna start up some space engineers whenever I can get the game. I'll be trying out some space engineers. Yeah, let's just use another set of bubble blocks here, I guess, and see if we can't prop the back up just a little bit more. Did you hear space engineers? You certainly did. You never knew how space engineer? I've never tried it, so it's gonna be brand new for me as well. I'm excited to try a new game. Make the survival spaceship in Sea of Thieves. If only I could, right? Okay, so obviously that is way more than it needed to be, right? That was way more than it ever needed to be. Hey, Commander Lot, how is it going? Good to see you. Getting space engineers after your PS5. Yeah, I didn't really. I mean, I mean, at the core, it's a spaceship building game, right? Like, I'm not wrong to think that. Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, I played that game a little bit. I know it's all right. It's not my game of choice, though. Not my game of choice. So maybe what I can do is we'll take those buoyancy blocks. We can cover this up here, I think. Well, actually, no. So this, okay, one thing I realized is, yeah, this is not working. I think we're better off just doing the full block. I'm just gonna have to rework the way it, the way that I'm gonna have to change the thruster positions probably, or something of that nature. Gear blocks? I've never even heard of it. Yeah, there's a demo. It is a spaceship building game. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I will enjoy it. I mean, I got to at least try it and make one spaceship, right? 2,000 plus hours. Beware of Clang. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Don't spoil it though. I'll find out. There's a lot more you can do. No, I figured, yes, but I'm definitely speaking very general right now. David, good to see you. I'm doing great, thank you. I can remove a few bubble blocks from the glitch welded. That's true. I think if I right-click the bubble blocks, it'll delete one at a time, right? Add more weight in the front. Yeah, we'll see. I have to just be careful where I'm putting stuff, but this looks like it might be okay. Let's see what the stabilization looks like now that we're like generally. I think we're generally pretty still in the water. Oh no, look, we are slowly. What the heck? How am I? Look at this. You can see we're slowly sinking again. Might as well wait for Starfield. That's another spaceship building game, is it? Clang will punish me. Wow, we'll see about that. You got 2,000 plus as well. Great game. Well, that's good. Good to know. Scrap mechanic physics. I know, right? Like the center of mass looks pretty damn close to the center, but for some reason. I mean, maybe it is off by a hair. You know what? Maybe it is off by just the slightest little bit. I'm trying to hide it. That's what I'm doing, though. I'm trying to hide this concrete. There we go. I'm trying to hide it so we can balance this thing. It's not a physical enemy. It's an enemy of the mind. Maybe it's the seat on the side, but well, fan, wouldn't your tool tell me that? I really hope one tiny little seat's not going to throw my whole boat off. A mythical beast. What is it? So is Clang kind of like the Reaper in Subnautica? Okay, clearly the butt is out of the water a little bit here. Now we're sinking the other way. It would. Remove the seat you're using to get on the boat. No, now we're slowly sinking the other way. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I might have to add more bubble blocks higher up the side, maybe. Damn that Reaper. Clang is a glitch. Nice pirate ship, thank you. Yeah, maybe more bubble blocks. Getting close to the sweet spot. I know, but it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? As if it's this sensitive. Because now we're going the other way. What's my favorite sweet? I mean, usually I'm a big fan of sour Skittles. I can never turn down a sour Skittle. As long as this, you know what? No, the stabilization system is good, but like, it's not, I don't want to have to rely on the stabilization system to keep the boat just still in the water. You know what I mean? That'd be horrible. Kind of sounds like the Kraken. It's still not a physical beast. Well, wait, so does that mean that their building system is flawed? Is that what you're telling me? It's a flawed system? Hey, Damien, how you doing? If your center of mass is higher than the water level, you are balancing on a razor blade. Yeah, Tinmar, you're right. I know. But isn't it fun living on the edge? It's just, it's really hard to, I gotta bring the keel down more is what everyone is saying, right? We gotta bring the keel down a little bit more, I think. Because one thing actually I realized too with the keel is it will be a longer pivot point. And we've done this, I remember we did these changes before. The keel, we've changed the length and the height and all that stuff before, but whoops. I think if anything, it'll give us more length on our pivot point for these thrusters here, so we can lower these thrusters down a bit more maybe. So it'll be like two birds with one stone. We're gonna lower the center of mass, increase the pivot point for the stabilization. Like I'm not playing a flawed system right now. So true. I was doomed from the start. So yeah, I mean, I think we can all agree that we got to get the center of mass way down. Am I right in thinking that, guys? Center of mass way down, but keeping the buoyancy up, right? That's kind of the idea here, isn't it? So I was gonna continue on with the width of this keel, but I think what I'm gonna do is we will keep it one block wide for now. Mosquitoes are reached in your house. I don't really see mosquitoes in the house are very rare, I find. I don't live near, I mean, there are some trees nearby, but it's like a mini forest, so. Space Engineers is a voxel game? Is it? That's good flaws, you guess? I mean, the fact that people are like, beware the clang. It's like, ooh, I'm intrigued. What is the clang? Oh, just some game-breaking bugs. Oh, bring it on. Yeah, I'm gonna go down one more here, I think. We'll get this working. You just tuned in. You don't know if the comm should go down. What? Oh, what? Could I get them into Space Engineers? I feel like maybe they've already played the game. I don't know. All right, so let's see what the center of mass looks like now. I think before it was roughly, I mean, I guess technically we should get rid of this seat. Technically. So before it was somewhere around here, right? I think was floating around here somewhere. It is lower. It is lower, but we got to go even lower than that, don't we? We got to get that. We have to get that center of mass below the, basically below the bubble blocks, right? I'll go down one more and then we'll start building out horizontally, I think. Outward. Hey, Lars, the fan propulsion mod. Well, I'm not really too worried about propulsion. But I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're using it to like adapt weight, I'm not familiar with that at all, so. Drop it low. What interests me more, the space building or planetary building? I think for me, it's going to be building spaceships and then using those spaceships to travel, like interplanetary travel and stuff like that. I think that is probably where I'm going to enjoy the game the most, is building those ships and then using those ships to travel around. And I think one of the reasons why I think I'm really going to enjoy that aspect is because I've built a lot of different types of vehicles and scrap mechanic. And one of the things I've always wished for was just a bigger world, or just a way to like move around in like in a bigger concept, you know? But everything you build is stuck to the small little sandbox world. No, I never tried No Man's Sky. Buoyancy rotation effect doesn't update properly. Is that right? Whoops, wrong tool. Wait, no, I don't need to do that yet. I want to check the center of mass. Obviously we brought it lower by adding those more blocks there, right? Ooh, yeah, look at that. Look how low it is now. Let's keep going. Let's get it down there. Everyone is hyping this game. It must be good. Adjustable buoyancy floating tanks. I remember seeing that, fan. I did see that, actually. That's right, yeah. Angle sensor, so you don't have the sensors to read the ground. I'm going to love gravity wells. So should I be afraid in Space Engineers? Like, should I always have a certain air of caution and anxiety and fear? Is it kind of like Subnautica like that, or is it way more like sandboxy? I'm just asking general questions too. I'm not trying to spoil the game or anything like that. I'm just trying to get an idea of what to expect a little bit, you know? Space combat's a big no for you? Yo, Mike, what's going on? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do whatever it takes to get this center mass down. Whatever it takes. I'm willing to do it. Are you with me or not? Because if you're not with me, it is more of a sandbox. Okay, oh, there is a creative mode? Okay, I'm not worried about a creative mode. I don't need that. I don't mind playing the game, like, properly. The only thing you need to watch out for is Clang. Well, now that I know what that is. Just with gravitational physics. Oh, baby, that's a low center of gravity. I think we've got the center of gravity. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's pretty empty, but it's still nice. I mean, I would imagine, this is my personal opinion anyway, but I would imagine that, like, I personally feel that, like, every survival game feels empty. You know what I mean? They just all feel empty to me. So that doesn't bother me. What does Clang do and how does it activate? I think it's just if you're bad at building, the game punishes you with bugs and glitches, I guess. I don't know. It has handguns and ship guns. Are there monsters or something to fight? Hey, Brad, good to see you. I'm doing great, thanks. You fill it up with other players? What? You've been here for almost an hour? I know, time flies when you're having fun, right? Oh, well, let's just throw it in the water and see what happens now, right? Is it gonna sink? Is it gonna float? It should float. But how low in the water now? A not very spoiled version. It's a sandbox. You can play creative or survival, and Clang is an issue, but most people starting the game don't get Clang as much, and it's not for, like, punishing. Okay, it's still floating, obviously. It's built on Boxio. What the hell is Boxio? Is that like some game engine? I think, is that Space Engineers, is that the one where I've heard of people saying that it is much better as a multiplayer game or something like that? Okay, so we're trimmed aft a little bit, right? A little bit of aft trim. We are slowly... It is slowly going in a direction. I can't tell which direction it is, but we can see it's slowly moving. It's sinking backwards. Okay, good to know. It is more fun, better as multiplayer, yeah. Oh, voxel, not Boxio. I was like, what weird game engine is that? So where were we sinking? At the back? It was at the back, right? Let's just put that bubble block back in there, I guess. Yeah, it's all the glitch welded bubble blocks, exactly. I'm very keen on having it so that we can go below deck and not have water in there. So I'm trying to make it float like perfectly flat on the top. Just put more treasure in the front. Okay, that looks pretty good, right? That looks good. Whoa, that's very still. That is barely moving now. Look at that. That's basically not moving anymore. Or is it? Wait, it is moving. Space Engineers is still fun alone. As long as it's still fun alone, I guess, right? You'll drop one in the Discord later. Well, I think I get a good gist of it now. I think I got a good handle on it. How are we sinking backwards right now? When the center of mass is to the left? Is it not? Weigh it down with gold. 99.9% good. Oh yeah, I don't have any thrusters for stabilization right now. Why would you want to make it flat and still? You still anyway swim and with wave simulations and stuff? Well, I'm not trying to make it flat and still. I mean, like, when the boat is just sitting in the water and it's not doing anything, it needs to sit flat and still. Because if you're not even moving and you're already starting to tip over, then once you start moving, you're just going to sink. You're going to tip over and flip over instantly. So that's why if it's not stable when it's still, then it certainly isn't going to be stable when it's moving. Double that and add 2 in Space Engineers. So it was sinking towards the back a little bit, wasn't it? Is that what we just saw? Well, either way, actually, let's get some of our stabilization thrusters going again, because I think, whoops, I think that the increased length off of the bottom of the boat here, hopefully that will be enough to give us extra torque on the rotation here. All right, David, you have a great dinner. But it's always in water and there are always waves, bigger or smaller. Well, there's no waves in Scrap Mechanic. I don't know if you play this game or not, Charlie, but there's no waves in Scrap Mechanic. I mean, worst case scenario for stabilization, I throw a thruster or 2 up in the crow's nest, I guess. But like I've said, I would like to avoid that. So I'm going to just use the first set of stabilization thruster sensor thing. I'm just going to use the first set that activates early, and we'll just see if a single stage system is enough. Maybe we don't need the 2-stage. Do you want waves? Well, I've already talked about adding a thruster system that will simulate waves for me. Wait, no, I don't want any of those ones. So there's a thruster up there. I guess, do I still have some at the front from here? Opposite side, right? Yes. There might be a wave when chat. What? Did they actually talk about waves? No, they didn't. You mean actual waves? What? Do you have waves in Scrap Mechanic as well, Fant? Why not a suspension glitch system? I always try and avoid glitches as much as I can. Unleash the Quacken. A duck with tentacles. That's what I'm imagining now. Okay. So it just needs to be a little more sensitive, right? Because it works. See, it wants to right the ship, but I need it to be a little more touchy. We want it to activate, I guess, a little sooner. A ship is not one of the things that work. Well, I mean, I've made multiple ships before. You thought water physics was non-existent in Scrap Mechanic? It definitely is. There are no water physics. It's just a buoyancy setting. That's it, right? There's no actual like surface or tension or anything or wave deformation. It's just a volume. So that's looking good. It needs to stabilize sooner though. Right? This needs to stabilize sooner. So here's how we're gonna do that, okay? Wait, what if I put a screw? Okay, that is enough to trigger that. Okay, that's good to know. Hey, Jado. You grab some sugar packs from Tim's because you're smart. Water is theoretical. I know, right? Yeah, water. What the concept of water? I mean, let's be real. We're on Earth. There's water, and we know water to be as it is, water. But H2O on different planets, you know, it's not the same thing. We just accept water as what it is on Earth. A good cup of Timmy's is pure Canadian. Yeah, not anymore. Is water wet? Oh, we've all heard that debate before. Have I considered a gyro before? Well, I'm making like a one-dimensional gyro basically though, right? Because I'm making a pendulum. I'm making a pendulum stabilizer. So that's the plan. Is just to use a pendulum, which is in a way kind of like a half of a gyro. I mean, obviously I'm not using any rotational forces on this, but a longer pendulum makes it more sensitive. Well, I think the pendulum is long enough I don't. A longer pendulum doesn't make it more sensitive. Actually, all it does is make it more accurate. How fast you activate the or based off of the pendulum movement is the other factor, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on controllers, so that way I can bring them even closer to the block. The walk brusher, you can move stuff easy around. In that case, the trigger arm to test if I need. I'm not sure what you mean. What is the walk brusher? That's something in here? Or Moz? Anti-gravity gun. Heavier block on the pendulum? Yeah, that doesn't hurt to do as well, actually, yeah. Space Engineers has mods and DLCs. Aren't you trying to get more accurate? No, I'm not trying to make it more accurate. I'm trying to make it more sensitive. I'm just trying to make it more sensitive, not more accurate. But I guess right now, though... no, I'm on the right track here. Hey, Bear, I'm working on the Sloop from Sea of Thieves. So let's put this here. So now, obviously I'm going to do some tweaking. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. What is the pendulum going to do? It's just to basically allow for the ship to stabilize itself. So I'm making it more sensitive here, basically. And so all we need to do here now is adjust these controller values, and it's going to change the distance that it's going to read from the pendulum. Hold your ruler and look how far it swings at 10 or 30 centimeters. It's more sensitive. If it's longer. I mean, I guess we're just talking about two different things right now. I know what you mean. What I'm saying is I need it to activate sooner. I don't need the pendulum to be more accurate. I need the sensors to activate sooner, right? So making the pendulum longer isn't going to just make the sensors read it sooner, right? That's why I have to change the sensors and not the pendulum. So now these will activate earlier. But it would with a longer one. Wait, if it's tipping that way. Yes. Have the block move away from the sensor. Wait, what am I grabbing here? Whoops. Longer is better. What if I became more sensitive? I'm just so in touch with my feelings. Man, that controller keeps getting me. Make it one farther away and add the screws. I know, but the thing is, if I made the pendulum longer, then I would have to move the sensors farther down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm just saying that's not what I need to do right now. I don't need to make it longer. Oh, I disconnected that. Of course I did. She looks good. Is it crisscross? It is crisscross. Okay. Then make it shorter. Yeah, the screws are really good. Much more sensitive now. Look at that. Is the bed gonna be filled with water? Screw is half a block so it detects faster. I already just tried. Did you guys, are we watching the same thing? Did you guys not see me do the screw thing already? Did you not see me do that? What the hell is a car cannon? Now we just adjust this until it's really seeing it, right? See me build this masterpiece. Can you drive it? Almost. It shoots cars. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't. Is it a cannon that shoots cars? Or is it a car with a cannon? Is it a car that shoots cars out of a cannon? So, see, that is obviously... See, once they start getting into a war like that, you get a feedback loop on your pendulum. And that's what you want to avoid, is the feedback loop on the pendulum. I should continue building what you're doing instead of random things. Like what? What do you mean? Like what? Random things? I'm building this now? That's what I'm doing? Can't beat scrap mechanic physics? Well, I think I just won. I think we just won. Look at this. Okay, I think we definitely need a heavier block on the pendulum. I think we certainly need the heavier block, right? Yeah, see, because the physics just don't update all the time, do they? Any plans on making the mapping table? Well, I mean, I'll do the detail work and stuff like that. It's just not gonna be a map.
Yo, hi chat. Boat's looking good, homie. How many more barnacle chests to go?
Tenda, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate that. Good to see ya. And we just started, so there's 300 more to go, actually. Sad to say, I know. 300. Thank you so much, Tenda. Your Wi-Fi is shitty? Well, then get some better Wi-Fi. No, better yet, Yassine. Get a cord. Get an Ethernet cord. And plug it into your computer. Let's see if that makes a difference. That is certainly concrete 3, right? Try multiple sensors at different rotations to prevent pendulum war. Well, I think we've got that covered. I think that's fine. The water... I think water adds a certain amount of drag, right? So I think the drag on the water should be good. Cruddy internet. Isn't it weird how it does it in stages like that? See, like, so this is maximum. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Look at that. It brings us right back to center. I mean, not perfectly. It's not perfect. Yeah, it's certainly not perfect. But I think it's good. Got her floating. Yes, Austin, matey, we got her where she's in the water. She's a fine vessel. So if anything, we can add more weight, and we will even add more length as well. Look at this. We'll do it all. Crack that open. Right? And then add another block of concrete 3 underneath it here. Damn it. Oh my god, it's so hard to do. Please, gee, I just want to put a block under there. There, my god. Or glitch weld blocks. Yeah, that's true. I could just glitch weld some blocks in. And I see how you made the sail. Baba, Blue Flame made the sail, actually. See, so this is where it gets kind of weird, because right now it's kind of fighting itself, right? So this is where, like, you almost want to be able to, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it just needs, that extra push. I mean, we could just, let me just try something here. What if we just leave these like that? It's kind of annoying to hear the thrusters over and over again, obviously, but like, what happens now? I mean, if we could slow that down, it would be a little bit more like a boat, right? Right? We're getting there, though. It's much, I mean, it's not sinking or tipping over anymore. That's nice. Making this block sail is not going to be easy. Well, it has a sail already. Oh, you know what? It could be just be thruster. If we mess with the thruster, it could be the thruster power. I just remembered. Sometimes the thruster power is enough to cause that feedback loop. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Fan, there you go. You just we just thought of the same thing at the same time. It has been a while since I've created a thruster-based stabilization system, so I'm not, you know, I'm not remembering all these things. It's been a little while. See, look, there you go. That should stop the feedback loop. Sounds like a train moving. It kind of does, actually. Is that your newest train? The steamboat. It's chugging along. If the pendulum doesn't work, try 2 pendulums. Wait, wait, how is the solution to the pendulum not working increasing the number of pendulums? So there you go. Look at that, right? I think that's good enough. Maybe we might want just a little bit more power, because right now you can see it's just almost kind of, it's almost finishing off the stabilization sequence, but just not quite. Right? Like, see how it just keeps firing? Wait, we want it to try and get there. Captain Choo Choo. What about 3 pendulums? Oh, no, I just sent it into a feedback loop again. Hey, what if I just do the inside ones up by 1 more? Okay, that is where the feedback loop starts to happen, isn't it? Boats are rocking. Moon Chew would make a good dog food brand. You know what? I've been looking, me and Jado have been talking about new merch ideas. Could the bubble wrap be preventing that fine a little bit on the thruster stabilization? It's more about just there's so many factors, Blake. Like there's just so many factors and layers to like tweak and adjust that we could try. You can tweak 3 or 4 different things and you'll maybe get the same results over and over again. Moon choose. How do I want to make the wave simulation? If you're using thrusters, it will exclude this stabilize. Well, so the wave, the way I'm going to be simulating waves is going to be for the trim. We're going to simulate waves on the trim. Have you any Nope, no suspension glitches. I don't want any of that. So now at this point, so we want two stages for this, right? Oh wait, do I already have 2 stages? Okay, so that's how we're gonna do it then. We'll do it like that. It's obviously this is not Sea of Thieves, so we're gonna do it how we have to. But so you'll be able to bring the sails up in 2 different stages. So there's half, full, half, and all the way raised, basically. So I think that's going to be 3 different speed modes if you consider not moving a speed mode. But so they'll be stopped, half sail, and then full sail speed, right? And this one's going to be very easy. Yeah, that's a nice sail. Blue Flame donated that one to us. So this should be pretty easy in terms of movement, right? I think, I mean, maybe we can get away with just some thrusters here in the front. But I think I would much prefer, you know what? I would much prefer adding the thrusters down here. This is kind of like just a very functional part of the boat now. And so I think it'd be pretty nice to have some forward thrust here. Don't forget a reverse. No, there's gonna be no reverse. The compass is a nice touch. Yeah, that bearing, the bearing compass is doing a lot of heavy lifting. That one bearing. I think this is how we'll do it. Something like this. I think 6 thrusters. Maybe 2 of them for half sail, and then, or actually, I don't know yet. 2 of them for half sail, and then another 4 to make 6 for the full sail. Yo, Jada with the 41 months. Holy crap, 41 months. My goodness. That's a long time. Thank you so much, Jado. And I love you. The number shall be 3. Obviously, we're going to be going max thrust on all of these, right? So then I mean, you know, there's no logic necessary. I mean, there's no wind. We are not going to be doing some type of wind simulated crap or anything like that. We're not doing that. So, I mean, so this is the switch that hits this logic gate here. So I guess realistically, what if I add, so that, I mean, half sail. I mean, let's try, so maybe half sail. Oh no, I do need to use logic. Hey, Butch, good to see you. Welcome back. Maybe for each sail step, more thrusters turn on to give the different speeds. Well, that's the plan, fan. That's the plan. I'm only going to have 3 different, well, 2 different speeds and then not moving, I guess, really. So we'll do it that way. So I realize that I need maybe, I'm going to add 2 more thrusters, because right now I have 3 on either side, right? But if I wanted to separate them evenly, yeah, I'm going to have to add some to the back here. I think this should be fine. Is there an option to rotate the sail? Yep. you can turn the sail as well. It's not going to do anything. It's just a placebo effect, just to make you think you're playing Sea of Thieves. We might need this many thrusters anyway. So let me get back on the boat here. Put that logic block down. Hey, Sonic. He's got a logic block, and he doesn't know how to use it. Nice guitar riffs. Who's the band? We are listening to Wolf and Raven. Hey, Chris, good to see you. I'm having a great day, thank you. When you hit the skybox. I did that in survival mode. I hit the skybox in survival mode, so I'm like totally a pro, man. Shouldn't the thrusters be placed at like the height of the cog? The center of gravity? I don't think that matters too much. I mean, maybe if it lifts it out of the water a little bit, then yeah, maybe we might have to. It's just more so because I'm trying to hide those thrusters. I want something like this, right? You're confused. What am I working on? Right now, I'm working on the sail thruster system, the propulsion system, basically. So let's see here. So when I hit one switch, because I need this. Okay, I got 3. So there's 4 on either side, right? I did 1 thruster there and there. So that means I can do 2 and 2, right? Technically. A Sea of Thieves fish for the next cook. I don't eat seafood. That's disgusting. I'm never going to cook fish here or on stream ever. When am I going to take it out for a spin? Soon. What do I want here? I just made basically all I really want is well, maybe what I'll do is we'll have 1 from the front, 1 from the back on either side, right? Like this. That's the center one there. And then there's these 2 on either side, right? I only need 2. Yeah, that's right. I only need 2 AND gates, right? I loved breaded fish. I have never said that. Moon shoes are already a thing. Ah, would you look at that? They better start paying royalties real soon. All right, Mel, you take it easy, eh? What am I doing here? Press 1 switch. How? Yeah, you can't have multiple. Oh, wait. No, I would need multiple. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, wait. Maybe I should not touch logic when blue flame. No, this is such a simple thing, right? This is a simple thing here. Simple thing. If I hit 1 switch. So this makes sense then. Okay, I got to start with 1 thing at a time, right? Inner, inner, back, and back, right? You got this. I know, I got this. Have faith. Have a little bit of faith here. So that is for that one. And then this one. Is for these extra 4, right? So one of them will activate 4 thrusters, and then the other one will activate another set of 4 thrusters. You don't need logic gates, you can just connect the switches, but I want it so that no matter which switch you use on either side, it activates the same set of thrusters, though. One that activates all of them and the other activating half of them. But I want it so that it doesn't matter which switch you push, it activates the same thruster setup. You know what I mean? Right? Because it would basically be like I have one that has one switch and then one that has both switches. An OR gate. Did anyone watch Alf, the TV show? I used to watch it when I was a kid. Pretty sure it was reruns though, right? Because Alf was Alf early 80s? Make them OR gates? Wait, these ones? Oh yeah. You loved Alf's sad ending though? I heard something about like wasn't it like was it the father? The actor who played the father in Alf was like horrible on set or something. Or gate to first set and gate to all. You still watch it? It was early 80s, was it? All right, what was I doing here? OR gate to first set, right? OR gate active if any of the link triggers are active. So if that one is active or if that one is active, this will be activated, right? Alf eats cats. He is evil. Never meet your heroes. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, maybe it is. I've read up on it or something a bit, but... So if I turn that switch on or that switch on, this will activate, right? Doesn't matter which one. So if I want... So that's this one here then. Either one of those, that turns on. Right? And then this one goes here, and this one is if all of them are active, then it goes there, right? And that's that. Mork and Mindy, Gilligan's Island, Hogan's Heroes, MASH. I used to watch quite a bit of Gilligan's Island when I was a kid. I used to watch MASH as well. MASH was kind of funny. I was young, but MASH was still pretty funny. That's why they called the cat Lucky. So that should be good, right? Okay, so we're gonna kind of probably hit... We can't turn right now. There is no turning at the moment. We're moving! Very slowly. We're gonna need a lot more thrusters. Oh, maybe not. I mean, that's... Okay, so we're obviously gonna have to move some thrusters a little bit. Well, I kind of like the fact that it trims. And we just hit bottom. Borderlands pre-sequel has a Mork and Mindy Easter egg. We're schmoving now, baby. Okay, progress. Lots of progress here. So obviously, yes, those thrusters being down below the center of mass is definitely... it definitely seems to be lifting us up and out of the water a little bit, right? So I think what we might want to do is just... This is where we will put a couple of these thrusters here. And hopefully those will help force the nose back down again. And maybe make us go a little bit faster. So maybe we will attach these to the full sail. Yeah, I think this is the full sail, right? Active if all are... Yeah, if everything is active, we're full sail ahead. You feel like it's actually too much thrust? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, obviously that's all going to be tweaked and changed as we develop here, but I mean, that was a good first run, wasn't it? Now if both are on, aren't you only activating the rear? No, Mr. Yanni, I have only one switch going. Like, I separated that logic, basically, right? I'm pretty sure. Didn't I? Those should be all separated. Okay, we got water in here. That's okay. Because yes, the way it's working is I have the OR gate going to one bank and then the AND gate going to a different bank. So the two logic pieces are separate. Put the bow thrusters on a timer and bam, you have wave motion on the Sloop. Well, I was going to do a different set of thrusters for that Butch, but I might be able to just utilize that one set. You're right. Angle the thruster is more bearings though. You should make a spinning button instead of a switch, so you have to follow the spinning button. No, following moving buttons in Scrap Mechanic is like the stupidest, worst thing ever. I hate it. I really don't like it. See, so this could be a little bit faster, probably. Half sail could be a bit faster. And I have a feeling full sail. No, this is actually pretty good speed. Getting a little bit of bugginess in the back here. That's pretty sick. That's sick. You played Space Engineers 3 years ago, so you're kinda new. That's nice. Does not activate the front thrusters. The OR gate is not active once full sail is active. Do I? Are you sure? I think every single thruster is activated. Right? Every single thruster looks activated to me. All of the logic is on. Oh god, I'm gonna get left behind. What? Don't forget to save the creation. Good call. Good call. Good call. You're my bad. Hey, no worries. No worries. Man overboard. Man overboard. So that's pretty good. I don't mind the I mean, so like I said, I think the single thruster system needs a little more thrust, maybe. Well, maybe, I don't know, actually. Oh, one thing I probably will do, actually, this is something I just realized. I think it'll make it, well, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is remove, I'm going to remove one of these thrusters here. I think it's just the left one. I'm going to remove one of these thrusters from the front. No, it should have been the bottom one, actually. I'm going to remove the bottom thruster, to be more specific. So that way, because I'm just going to move that thruster to the, I'm going to move this one to the back, so that way maybe it won't pick the nose up as much. You should place a thruster on the center of mass height so there's no water inside. Well, the area in the back there that we were walking on won't be visible once it's closed up. So yeah, I'm going to move one of these thrusters back here like this. I should really have them all in line, actually, when you think about it. Should probably have all of them in a line. It's old-time sailboat, you don't want it too fast? Well, obviously not, but I mean, I'm designing this off of the Sea of Thieves genre, and in Sea of Thieves, you can move pretty fast. So which two? Okay, the outside ones are going to the left one. The inside ones are going to the bottom one. Top one is outside. Bottom one is inside. These two back here are, so these both go to the top one. I think that'll help with the nose riding out of the water. But there's water under the stairs. See, one set is too slow. Like, this is just too slow. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it's really picking the nose up. It's really picking the nose up. Gotta fix that. Okay, I don't have my building area anymore. That's okay. That's fine. So yeah, having these thrusters below the center of gravity is definitely causing some major issues here, obviously. So because they have to be below the waterline. There's so much stuff that I have to put below the waterline, you know? It's like, it makes it tough. It really does make it tough trying to hide all this. Hey, Cuddly Colt, how's it going? So I could put thrusters on the back of the boat that face up, right? I could put a couple of thrusters here like this. So that way, once you're going, well, if you're going at any speed, actually, regardless of what's activated, I think we want that, right? Glitch weld the keel to be more heavy. Well, I don't think the weight of the keel is the problem anymore. Yeah, I want to do it in the back like this, because if I put one in the front facing down, then you would probably see the thruster shooting up out of the deck. I want to try and avoid that anyway. So it's just going to be set up to the thing here. This logic block is activated if any of the switches up there are active. So we'll just try and see if we can counter like that. How long the stream's been going? It's been almost 2 hours now. Angle the back thrusters a little bit down. Yeah, I'm going to try and avoid bearings, but there's a lot of different ways we could solve this. Will we see this ship reach ramming speed? I think so. Yeah, if I need to put a bearing or use a bearing for something, we will make that happen, obviously. But right now, I'm trying to avoid the bearings. I don't think I set those to 10, did I? Oh, there it goes. Let's see what max speed looks like. Could cause lag. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid bearings and stuff underwater, for sure. Use the Fant ladder mod. Yeah, we were talking about that before. I think we discussed it, and it might not work out with that, actually. Okay, it's making it worse. It's actually making it worse because it's helping lift the boat out of the water. It's helping it lift it out of the water. Need to add storage barrels. I know there's a lot of things we need to add. Hey, Mambo, good to see you. Ready for the rain. Is there rain on the way? I guess there's always rain on the way, isn't there? Yes, I did finish the hide and seek map. It'll be uploaded probably sometime next week or by the weekend next week. We're flying. Yeah. We are borderline flying. That is true. And that's not what we want. So clearly that's not the solution. Oh, well, why not? You know what? I just realized something. They don't have to. The thrusters could be down here facing down, right? I mean, I guess that would peak up into the top there. So instead of going there... No, that's still gonna... You're still gonna see the thruster there, aren't you? You hope there's rain on the way. Hey, Cravenator, how's it going? Thanks for answering your question. Hey, no problem. You should attempt to get the chillest stream ever world record. That sounds made up. That doesn't sound real. That's not symmetric at the front there. Yeah, it certainly is tough to have your center of mass be above your thrust point. No longer chill. I'm chill. I'm chill. What if we just go off the bottom here? This is supposed to be anytime anything is going, right? We'll activate that. Well, I think it needs to be anytime anyway. And we'll just start with max. What are all the other new tools doing? What? Lots of trees down and power outages. Well, I thought I saw on the news this morning or online, I saw something about whatchamacallit, a hurricane coming or something. I don't remember which one it is. Am I gonna do a brig after? I would like to, Cuddly Colt. Yeah, I would like to. That's the plan. Okay, I am gonna move these in line here. I think it's more important to have these well, actually, not there. Like somewhere more in the middle here. I don't think we need to have all the thrusters right up against each other like that. Your power's out right now? Oh, that sucks. Storm is coming? Damn, I had a feeling. You got a bad storm in Ohio? Hello, the guy. Yeah, that's it, Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin. Coming to tear down your door. That's not how the song goes, but it does now. Okay, let's try that. Downward facing thrusters. Who needs Ohio? Hey, Zach, good to see ya. Me. The people who live in Ohio. In Cali, you had a hurricane come for you? Well, Hurricane Hillary just went through, didn't it? On the West Coast. Have I added a bunch of weight to the front because of that? I feel like I did. Might have to add a little more buoyancy on the front. Down-facing baby thrusters. Who calls a hurricane the child? Like, does it ever stop? Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll utilize the timer system to create, like, it's gonna rise and then drop and then rise and then drop. I think that's what we're gonna do, because even like I don't want to have a million thrusters like just to turn this thing into a water plane, you know what I mean? Like, it's so easy for something in Scrap Mechanic to just turn into a flying creation that is gives the illusion of something else. Do you know what I mean by that? Slowly rise and rapidly drop. Yeah, maybe a rapid. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see what we can pull here, but yeah, something like that, right? Dolphin jumps. Maybe not to that extreme. So all we truly need, though, of course, is a timer, right? And a logic block. So we would want it to rise for like a few seconds maybe, and then it drops. So it would just be on and off like that basically, right? Now I think what I'm gonna do though is I think what I'll do is have this go, well actually yeah, we don't need another one technically, do we? Or no, I do want another one. Right, and then this one here will be connected to at least some of the thrusters, right? Can you play copyrighted music? I think you literally answered your question in your question. Hydroplane pirate ship. I wanted to be like skipping a stone, you know? I wanted to just skim the top, skip the stone, watch it bounce along the whole... Which ones are the down thrusters? This is the down thruster here, right? Yes. Skelly ship next project. Because what I'm thinking is... maybe we'll do the front, all four of these thrusters here, actually. Maybe that's what will happen. Is all four of these... Gotta see where to disconnect from. Well, maybe not all four. Maybe those two. And then two at the back, actually. Right? Maybe two at the back as well. And let's see if that kind of adjusts not only the rise, but maybe it'll drop it as well, right? I mean, actually, no. I shouldn't be doing it this way. What am I talking about? Well, maybe I do have to do it this way. I feel like we're gonna lose speed. We don't want to lose speed while we're rising up and down, right? I guess let's just see what this looks like on the water, and we'll make a decision. What are the features? Well, right now we're working on the propulsion, but it'll have the steering capability, propulsion capability, cannon shooting capability, more capability. Okay. Ooh, even the sound of the thruster. Am I scraping the bottom here? So it's getting there. I mean, obviously you can see, look, see the ship goes up a little bit. It's not drastic right now, but it goes up. And then it kind of sinks down again, so it is working. Will it have the ability to get sunk after spending 3 hours grinding loot? Okay, so this is a problem. I can't go up these stairs here because of the forward movement. I would say this is working. Oh, there we go. We went up that time. It's actually really nice. It feels kind of like it's rocking on the water. You can barely see these thrusters as well. I'm happy about that. So that's fine the way it is. The only thing is the stairs. You have to sprint. Okay, you have to sprint to use the stairs. That's okay. So now, when it comes to steering, I don't know. I have some ideas. Some glitch welded wedges in the stairs would help. Yeah, but then you'll just see the wedges. I mean, I could maybe put like a run of them up the middle, maybe. You're not wrong. If I have to do that, we can always change it. Because I don't think I can. I don't know if I will be able to glitch weld in there, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure. So when it comes to turning, this is going to be kind of interesting because you need, in Sea of Thieves, you can rotate your boat around in a circle, you know, without moving forward, right? Which is not very realistic, generally speaking. But I think we might be able to do something here. Let me see. As long as I put this, as long as I put these thrusters above, or not necessarily, it doesn't have to be above, but just not below that line there, it should be stable. Hey, Angel Boy, we're working on the sloop right now. So yeah, as long as it's above that, or at least at that height, we should be able to spin this bad boy. So let's see here. 1, 2. Yeah, should have moved. Should not have put that there. I can put this up 1. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. From Sea of Thieves. From Sea of Thieves, but... Wait, so where is the... Okay, yeah, so it's right around that height there. We're actually right on par, I think, right? Suspension glitch rotation. Suspension glitch will never be powerful enough to rotate this whole thing. It will never be enough. The amount of suspension glitch stacking I would have to do to be able to rotate this thing. But even then, I hate suspension glitch. I avoid it at all costs. It's funny seeing me groove to the music. I think I'll probably need some at the front as well. Right? This is tough. This is tough. The reason why I'm saying it's tough is because, I mean, I need them to be lower. These thrusters can't be too tall. I need all that stuff for my cannons. Why isn't that out as far? Like that. Yeah, the thrusters don't need to be this big. Wheel turn and gate turning thruster. So here's what I'm thinking. I think I have to design this outside of the boat, maybe. Well, maybe not. I don't know yet. Right now I've got 6, 2 at the front, 3 at the back on each side. That's 5. Let's see here. So I'm going to have, I want the wheel to turn, but it can't turn forever, right? This wheel here, it can't turn forever. That needs to be faster. Is there a crow's nest yet? Yeah. I mean, have you been watching the stream? I've been referencing that crow's nest many times. All right, there we go. So let's just reset on the lift here to center it again. A corvid's nest. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking here. I feel like I need to design this off the boat. So imagine this, okay? Well, hold on, actually. Let me... First things first, I need to limit the rotation of this thing here. Right? So I think, what if... I'm not sure. A crowbar's nest? Hey, Rado, good to see you. How do I want to stop this? Do I want to just stop this? I mean, obviously, I think I'm going to need a tote bot head, right? We're going to want a tote bot head. Maybe even 3 of them? Or no, we need 2 of them. See, just like that. Wait, maybe... There you go. So that way it's kind of like the sound of when you finish turning your wheel, right? Now, how do I want to stop this, though? Yeah, Charlie, I already told you I'm not doing any button following. I'm not doing the button following thing. I don't want a skill check for something as simple as turning the boat. Do the button following thing? No, that's horrible. Following moving buttons in this game is not fun. There's no redeeming quality to following a button with your mouse in this game. It provides nothing. Make a turning bar on a sensor internally? Well, there's definitely going to be an internal system, that's for sure. And I guess it doesn't have to utilize the engines, but I guess we will make it utilize the engines, right? So what if we try this? Actually, I need a pipe as well. It provides button following. Ah, the best thing in the game. You don't know what the button thing is? Okay. That is the right one. Okay, perfect. So if we were to assume that's there, let's say, okay? It's 2 and 2. Okay, so sensors, right? What if I paid you $20 to do the button following? No. So the way this should work then, okay, so right now, where are my buttons at? I got a button, so these buttons are going directly into these electric motors right now. We're gonna stop that. Okay, they're free spinning, that's fine. But what we're gonna do now is gonna hook it into logic. Right? So right now, so we have the left button go here, the right button go there. Okay, I have to reset this. Choose wisely. So only one trigger active. You're hitting the button, you're hitting the button. That's this one. That's that one, right? That's that one and that one. Right? So you're hitting the button. It's rotating to the left. It's gonna keep going to the left. I don't know if I should use physical stops or sensor stops. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm realizing that this has to rotate for much longer. Make it spin back automatically. When the sensor is activated, make it spin back automatically. Well, no, the thing about Sea of Thieves is when you, like when you turn the boat in Sea of Thieves, you can let go of the wheel and it'll keep, like the wheel will maintain its trajectory or its course, right? So I want to try and do something like that. And it's going to be interesting because what I want to do is I'm basically going to have like sensors here. I might have to add one more thing on the end of it. But I'm basically going to have like sensors like this. So that way you can have like different rotational speeds as well. Make it spin back from the extreme because of the bounce. What bounce? What? So this is the limit. Like this is the limit here. So active if only one of them is active. If only one of them is active. So now we should be able to see at least the wheel stopping, right? Why am I able to go past that? Wait, did it rotate the wrong way? Well, this isn't real life, right? This is not real life, so I'm not gonna concern myself over real life things. So if I'm gonna just press and hold this until it gets all the way down, right? Oh, wait. Oh, because as soon as I stop pressing the button, that makes sense. As soon as I stop pressing the button, the sensor is activated. It's the only input. So of course the thing can keep rotating. Would it be easier to have the buttons move a piston in and out? Well, pistons don't move smoothly though, right? So that's the problem. Could put the button on a timer so there's a buffer. Sensors, yeah, the sensor needs a NOR gate, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There needs to be another gate, right? There has to be another gate. Because NOR is active if all of the link triggers are inactive. Wait. Is that what we need? Cuddly Colt, that's literally what I'm doing. Like, you're literally explaining, like, you're suggesting literally what I'm doing. The thing I just explained. I don't want that annoying double piston thing. It's messing with your brain. It flips the sensor so the wheel stops turning when the sensor turns off. But I want the wheel to stop turning when the sensor turns on. Like, why flip it? There's no point in flipping the logic, right? If we're still achieving the same thing. Isn't that right? You're explaining it badly. Add 2 separate NOR gates which go into the sensors. And the, well, into the sensor. So the you mean the sensor goes to it? Like the sensor goes to the NOR gates? Like so. And then they go into the AND gates? And the NOR goes into the AND. Like what I just did. So right now these bearings are rotating on their own without even having any button inputs. Everything is just on right now. Like how is this better than what it was before? Active if all of the link triggers are inactive. Oh wait, these need to be AND. Wait, oh, why are those AND? There we go. Never mind, my bad, my bad. They weren't AND gates. Whoops. Oopsies. Okay, there we go. Okay, so everything's there. Because I think what I need to do is turn these on as switch mode. That's the trick, I think, right? Switch, except for the final one. The final one will remain as a button, but if these ones are set to switch mode, then we should be able to pass over them, turn the thrusters on, and then when we bring it back again, it'll turn the thrusters off. That's good. Oopsies were made. Hello, Dead Tool. I think that's enough, really. Right? I think so. This is center here, isn't it? This is technically center. Okay, so I'm obviously not making it to that one sensor there, right? If I put a nut on the end of this, does that make it? That should make it long enough to get sensed by it, right? Your logic worked! Zach, you're a genius! Well, I'm not stopping. Oh, I guess you could technically stop on the sensor. You're right. Technically, you could stop on the sensor. Technically, you could stop on the sensor. Yeah. So, originally, because here's what originally I was thinking of making like a circle, but only like a semicircle, and having like an empty spot. You know what I mean? Like, and the semicircle rotates to cover all of the sensors. That would be the easiest thing to do. The steering should rotate a little bit faster. Yeah, but it only rotates like 3/4 now, so I don't think that's really going to be the way to do it. More logic. Hello, Eero, how's it going? Phoenix Air, good to see you, man. So, whoops. How did I just activate that? Really? Yeah, so it can't be... I have an idea. I have an idea. What I'll do is... we'll be able to... Whoops. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to separate these. We will just separate them so one goes one way, one goes the other. And it's just like that. We just have two separate turnstiles, or whatever you want to call them. I can use controller logic or normal gate logic. Make them color sensitive. Oh, I know. You're like, no one is ever going to be down here again once this is sealed off. But you're not supposed to be down here anyway. I did not give myself enough space. That was dumb. Hold on. Hold on. We need more space than that. Because here's what I'm going to do. Ideally... Well, let me see here, actually. Let's just tilt that over all the way. Thought I finished this build a while ago? Nope. So let's go left. We're gonna stick with button, obviously. That's what we decided, right? So is that triggering the sensor or not? I can't tell. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. So technically, that is triggering all the sensors right there. Oh, I still need the double bearing. I still need the double bearing. God damn it. Put it on the other side of the ship. Yeah, but there's stuff on the other side of the ship. Yeah, I still need the double bearing because I still need to be able to turn it back again. Which just makes too much sense, doesn't it? I'm just gonna have to reset it on the lift. I'm trying to not reset it on the lift, but alas, here we are, resetting it on the lift. Symmetry is for the weak. Redo it all. Keep you from turning. Yeah, that's true, actually. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about the combat balancing of this. You know, that is, that's a whole other can of worms. All right. So I need to do the same thing on this side now. Man, how do I keep getting rid of the pipe? Replace that one then. So like that, right? Bearing, pipe, bearing. Doesn't really matter which one's which here, as long as they, well, I guess this one is left, right? That's the left one. What flavor of worms? It's actually, you gotta bring your own flavor packets, unfortunately. Kind of like ramen noodles, you know? Ramen worms. Does the center sensor need to be a block away from the wood to detect? Nope, it can be right up against it. You hate this Wi-Fi? Just ran out? Wow, we'll get to the grocery store. I think I had some nuts here, right? These are all button. Excuse me. So this one will go here now. Like that. So that it doesn't quite reach over. Well, that's why I'm going to put a bolt on the top of it. I think it should reach with a bolt. So now it should be working again, right? I think we'll have everything covered. A sign of the Wi-Fi password for people that visit the ship. Moon cruises. Wait a second. Hold on. All of the motors, no, only one of the motors stops. Working ship? Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. Because, yeah, so right now, yeah, I can't go, I'm completely stuck. Ooh, all I need to do is this. Boom, done. Look at that. Now it can't go any farther. Right? So that means if I rotate this one to the left, perfect. All of the sensors are activated. That's on the farther edge like that, right? So now let's try and go the opposite direction. Oh, see that? Okay, this is tough. This is tough to do. I think I need to have them all together. They do have to be all together. I think I have an idea on how to make it work, though. I think I have an idea. So if that's the center there, sensors are here. So, because what I could do is, well, watch this. Because now what I could do, actually, hold on, we got to reset on the lift. I have an idea. I think it's gonna work. So those go there still, just like the same. But now what we're gonna do is, so this one will be set to 1, and then all of these will be set to 2. Or I guess, does that matter even? Hey, Rustree, good to see you. Your account got hacked? Well, that sucks. Right, so if it's spinning, it'll eventually stop, right? The stop turning can be color mode. Give the player a paddle. Add a NOR gate and an AND gate so that if it can't spin, if any of the other side sensors are active. I could do that. I could have done that, yeah. I realized that this isn't gonna work, is it? Hey, Mackler. Yeah, I might have to do it with a gate. No, I don't know. Because it needs to match both sides. You getting it fixed, Mel? Because I was thinking I could have one side set to 1 and one side set to 2. But I realized that that doesn't work that way. Do the sensors need to be set that way? Have the rotating bar a T-shape with the bearing one lower. Spin the wheel to see where the T stops, then place the sensors. Well, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to increment the thrusters. As you turn the wheel, more and more thrusters turn on, right? That's what I want. What I want. So what if... You also slowly spin the thrusters? I'm not sure I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean, actually. Well, I don't know if that's gonna work, actually. I realize, because I would need too many thrusters to spin, I think. It would have to turn a lot of thrusters. I think I know what you mean, though. Because I would have all the thrusters, like, pushing inward and then have them rotate out, though. I know what you mean. Do the half moon thing I was thinking of doing. Yeah, I was thinking of doing the half moon thing. I could be better. Let's see, because this is like the fun, like this is one of the few things that's like gonna, you know, this is like once this is done, the build is almost done. It's just a few more decorations and stuff. Hey Ryan, good to see you. Or Rayanne, sorry. Can you just connect the sensors to more thrusters? One OR gate for each sensor. Yeah, a piston would be easier, but the thing is, how do you make a piston? Like, I would have to make the piston also retract though, right? And then you need to get one of those weird pistons that's always shaking around. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Butch. If it's set to a sensor and you stop on it and then leave, it stays activated. So it does have to be button mode. It does have to be button mode. There's something here. We'll get this. It's easier, yeah. So you think there should be one OR gate for each sensor? OR gate? What do you mean OR gate 2 to 1? Or okay, so if I okay then. So let's just lay it out easily then, right? Like this. So you're saying well, maybe not the bottom ones, right? At least just the first two, because the bottom ones are easy enough. We've dealt with that, right? An OR gate for each sensor. I'll do all three just for the sake of doing all three for now, but so 2 to 1 like this, like that. Is this what you're saying? And but then have these connected out like this? Is this what I'm understanding? So how does this work then? So like, so if I start to try and turn now, each gate is a thruster group. But so does that, is this going to work the way I had intended to work though, or what? What's the logic for? We're working on a turning system. See, so right now, okay, so all of them are on. Yeah, I guess that works, doesn't it? That is the way to do it. Because now, if we, like, let's say we just rotate back a little bit, like maybe quarter. You gotta go take a shower. Yeah, so right now there's only one active, and then there's only the one active. That's genius. Because now let's just, for the sake of example here, switch over to this side now. Let's go. We're going to do a full quarter turn to the right. Okay, I think I just need a block here now, right? Yeah, I think we just need a block. Now with more sense, yeah. Yeah, you could make it very accurate. You really could. That's awesome. Thank you, Rado, for the great idea. The nut is not nutting. So bank one, right? We'll just say, okay, so this is left turn, right? This is just left turn. So, we can imagine, let's just say it was straight up and down, right? So there's nothing going. So first one, left turn. How many do we have at the front, though? Only 2? So for level 1, we're obviously going to want... that's a left turn here, right? That's a lefty. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's okay. Lefty. Oh, it's working. It's working. Why 6 sensors for turning? Because I want to be able to increment and decrement the speed. Isn't for nothing that you and Brent started the logic thing in Scrap Mechanic years ago. Yeah, you guys were some of the first. So that's bank 1, right? Bank 2. Maybe bank... Yeah, actually, no, we should probably have... I don't even know if I need more. Jeez. So then realistically, bank 3 is just going to be that final thruster at the back here, right? So then for bank 1 on this side, it's the first one. And one of these, it doesn't really matter which one, right? Bank 2. Bank 3. Just like that, right? Let's try that. You gotta go, Commander. See you later, right? Yeah, maybe I will add a reverse. Like, I know in Sea of Thieves there is no reverse, but I think maybe as a quality of life thing, it could be worth having a reverse. All right, here we go. This is it. First time trying to turn the boat. Oh, I have, there's dead spots, isn't there? Nope. That's so cool. Dinner ordered. It's working. Drop the sails. Oh God, we're gonna tip, aren't we? Drop the sails, matey. Wouldn't you want the thrusters in the front? It's a little laggy. It's working. Use wedges on the pointer to deal with the dead spots. I feel like we could go faster. We're full sail right now. I think our motors are getting way out of sync, though. Yeah, I don't think the motors sync up anymore. If you don't want to spin in place. Well, no, that's the whole point of why we're doing it this way, is to spin in place. Yeah, I'll have to figure out something for the dead spots there. All ahead, full, Captain. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? So we can do like a hard left turn here. We're gonna sink. This is tricky. No one said this was gonna be easy. This is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Why are these rotating so much? Do these just not stay? They're just gonna keep free spinning, aren't they? All right, tack it to the left. Oh my god, it almost just kicked me out. It almost just kicked me off the boat. Dave's Gourmet Burgers, eh? Uh-oh, that's a little too far. I don't have any limits on my sail rotation at the moment. So now all we are missing is a seat. Oh, that's not supposed to be up there. We're missing a seat for to get up into the crow's nest. That's a mean list she's got. It's not that bad. You're just exaggerating. There we go. Now I have room to be a captain. The thing about Sea of Thieves is you always have to start spinning your wheel a little preemptively. Oh god. So that is not... It's not supposed to look that way. I mean, either way, this is working. Right? It's working. Your kids just got bacon cheeseburgers? It's mostly working, Captain. Captain, we're at 75% efficiency. So obviously there are some stability issues when turning extremely sharply, right? Can't wait to see this in a multiplayer battle. Yeah, I think I still have an ocean tile or an ocean map that I made. I think I still have one, or a world, or whatever you want to call it. All right, let's get some type of seat going on for the, let's get a seat for the ladder. I need ladder seats for the two sides as well. Spawn in two ships might be a little laggy. Yeah, it's going to be. But I'm going to shoot at it anyway. Yeah, we want to see one sink. Exactly. Don't worry, I will make that happen. So how do I want to do this exactly here? Can you build off the back? No, eh? It is really only is the bottom. So maybe if that just let's just see what I can do here. Right? You know what I mean? Whoops, that's not painting it. Modded seat? I don't want to have to add a whole other mod just for one block. That's not happening. Okay, that broke it. You don't want a moldy seat? When do I fire myself out of the cannon? Yeah, I really busted this up here. Okay, there we go. I was like, well, I really broke this. Whoops. Glitch welding is not the safest practice. All the mods. I think something the way I had it before was probably good enough, wasn't it? Oh, that's still there, right? We have blocks there still. Yeah, I think the way we just had it, facing that way, because this is what we're going to do for the crow's nest as well, I think, right? There we go. That's not bad, right? Wedge mod. Don't forget to fill the bottom with rocks. What? Rocks? I think it was like that, right? Like that. Perfect. That's pretty sweet. Make some puzzle maps for multiplayer Monday again. I mean, I've talked to the guys about it a little bit, wanting to do like another bigger build style multiplayer Monday. But they're very time consuming. They take a lot of time to work on. And like, I'm fortunate enough that I can do it on stream and stuff like that. But for like Con and Scrap, man, they don't stream, right? So if they want to do like one of those things that takes many, many hours to work on, they don't have as much time as I do anyway. So just like that. Could this work in survival mode? I mean, in theory, yes. I mean, there's only one mod right now, I think, that we're using is the cannon mod. Con is just a part-timer. Yeah, sometimes, not always the fullest. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, so that's not gonna work, obviously. I wonder why it was kicking me out. Did I not have it set up the same way as that? I guess no, I guess not, did I? What about the glitch welded stuff? What do you mean, Vendel? I had it this way, right? Maybe I went down, maybe I only have to go down one. No, it's got to be the pipe. It's got to be the pipe or something there. I guess I could probably just add a layer of blocks here, right? Just do that. And then maybe it'll work like that. There we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, I mean the glitch welded stuff though is literally only cosmetic. You know what I mean? Like there's no glitch welding happening here that relies on any functionality whatsoever. So you could still make this boat in survival. It might not look the same, like to a T, but everything else is fine. You gotta get all your subscriptions back too. Yeah, that sucks, man. I can't imagine. It would suck to have my account hacked. We have seats now. I mean, so here you have to jump to get to it. You do have to jump to get to it. Whatever. Little jump never hurt anybody. The bubble blocks are functional. Oh yeah, that's true actually. But I mean, you could still make this boat in vanilla, though. You could start in survival. Like, I don't know what you're trying to fight here, Vendel. You could make this boat in survival. Like, you can make boats in survival. It works. Why is there a component kit? It's just acting as the flag box. In Sea of Thieves, there's a flag box. Just plain devil's advocate. I mean, devil's advocate, it's just not really, there's not much to debate on, you know? Like, yes, there is two things that isn't in survival. Beautiful sail animation. Does it have a cute little bell? Oh, I need to do the bell as well, actually. You're right about that. We need to build the bell right here. That's why I put this here the way it is, too, actually. You never thought a flag would need a box? Well, it's because it's not just a flag. It's where you would, typically you would have multiple flags stored there, right? Even on modern naval vessels, I mean, we still fly flags and everything on those ships, right? And where you fly the flag, there's always a box filled with all of the different signals. Hey, Minos Prime, good to see you. I don't think I have a picture of the bell, so let me see if I can find one online. There it is. I think that's a picture of one right there. I mean, if it's not, I think it is. I think that's good enough. We'll make it work like that. It is unfortunately low, so I think what I'm going to do is raise it up a little bit with a wedge here. Yes, that's right. There is a bell at the top as well. You know what? Okay, this is a little bit lower than I wanted it to be, because I'm realizing, like, if I want to build this from the middle, this is like, this is just massive. You know what I mean? So if I want, I can't build from, oh wait, no, I can build from the center. Oh, never mind. Never mind. For some reason, I thought you couldn't build from the center there. That's wrong. And then maybe just the fan blade or something. Like that. You know what? We could probably get away with just welding this directly to the mast like this, actually, right? There you go. Look at that. There's a bell. Everyone gets to be a part of it and hang out and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I always try and listen to your guys' suggestions, right? I have an idea. Check this out. A little more glitch welding, but watch this. Watch this glitch weld. Down and left. Did you see it? Did you see it? I didn't mean for that to happen. There you go. Wait, that's not the right block at all. That was an imposter block. Did you see that? Use beam support instead of the 2 wood blocks. Beam support. Beam support. Which one? Which one's beam support? The glitchiest weld you've ever seen. Yeah, what is beam support? Which one? Those 2 words don't meet up. No, they don't. Yo, Minos Prime with the 4 months. Welcome back for the 4 months. Thank you so much. Armor Cord 6. I'm good, thank you. I appreciate the suggestion, though. Thank you so much for the 4 months, Minos Prime. Welcome back. The 2x2x1 metal bracket? Like this one? Small steel bracket? Bracket? I don't understand. What is this suggestion? What do you mean? What change? Why not the wood? I'm looking at a picture and it's made of wood. It's literally made of wood. I'm gonna have to put the bell up here. Can't really build it much lower. It's like Elden Ring with mechs. I mean, but that doesn't sound like the game for me. Like I'm playing Dark and Darker. That's the game I was excited for playing, and I am now playing it, right? There we go. I was like, am I not going to be able to paint that now? Are you serious? Can my boat do a barrel roll? Did I complete the hide and seek map? Pretty much, Lazy Green. Pretty much. No, it's better this way. That gives it a more of a bell shape, I guess. Base extension. Oh, use that instead? I don't know why. Why would we use that instead of wood? Because to me, I don't know. I kind of like the wood material more. Does it have a mermaid or a bird at the front? I haven't, that's the thing. I haven't done any decorating at all, actually. So without the decorating, it's kind of, anything goes right now. Like, I don't, like, whatever kind of figurehead I might end up doing, I'm not too sure. Because I have to decorate all the interior as well. We got to do... Okay, these are kind of useless here, aren't they? I'm gonna have to delete those. Always paint before glitch welding. Let's just see this all covered up here. I have to put lighting down here as well. We are gonna have some... I mean, I think typically it would look more like a physical lantern. I mean, I could do some glitch welding for some lanterns, but I wish there was a 1x1 version of this light bulb right here. But we definitely have some really nice ambience to set here with these lights. Stuff like that. It's gonna be nice. Use orange lights. Well, in Sea of Thieves, you can actually get different lantern colors. And you are able to light your ship up any color that you want. So I always like to get green and blue so that I look like a skeleton sloop. Is there a hidden duck? You'll never know. Coming along nicely. Yeah, it's not too bad, Repco. Not too bad. So some minor detail work to do, but it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this so far, actually. Right now, it is a default sloop. Yes, that's true. It is a default sloop, but I am going to decorate it eventually so that it looks like the one I use in Sea of Thieves. It's going to be a lot of fun. How cool is this? Okay. Before I go, let's save this and spawn in a second one and shoot it with cannonballs. What do you guys think? That sound like a fun time? It does to me. Will I ever stream a game like Rust? No, probably not. If there's a game, if I wouldn't even play the game in my free time, then I can guarantee to you I will not play it on stream. Just so you know. Yeah, here come the lag, baby. Will I publish this creation now? No, it's not done yet. Not done. I did have a bit of an idea. I'm not sure if I want to do it or not yet, but I had a bit of an idea. Hear me out. I was thinking about like submitting, because like this is the default sloop, right? I could post it on the workshop and then have you guys decorate your own sloop, and then if I do a video on the sloop, I could also maybe showcase like some of my favorites or something. Maybe it was just an idea. Thought maybe I might share it with you guys. Bye if I crash. Does the cannon do damage? Yes, it does. That sounds fun. It sounds awesome. I mean, it could be a pretty cool idea. I mean, not everyone is familiar with Sea of Thieves, but I don't think I would ever like gatekeep the designing. You know, if I see it and I go, oh, well, that's not actually in Sea of Thieves. Like, that's not. I don't care about that. Industrial sci-fi style. Now that I mentioned it, you have to do it. Boom! Well, that was a miss. Ooh! Ooh, do you see the light? Look at the light go by it. Look at that. That looks so cool. Lag's not so bad. Yeah, 2 ships is not terrible. It's manageable, right? So you can see I made the hole pretty small, eh? Already destructible? Well, it's not that they're destructible. This is a modded cannon, and the modded cannon has explosive force behind it, as you can see here. And look, there is a spot where you have to follow a button with your mouse. Look at this. It actually does exist, so there you go. Very accurate because it's on a controller. So it's very accurate. Let's aim for the mast. I might have to turn the boat a little bit, maybe. This feels like Sea of Thieves. I mean, a little bit. A little bit. It's hard to aim, so I end up going with controller aim. And I realize controller aim is not as good as electric motor. Go see the damage? I will in a second. I'm trying to hit the mast. Whoops, didn't mean to go down. It's hard to... Oh, I was reloading. Whoops. Sea of scrap. The end of the cannons still look cool. Oh, with the bucket in them? Yeah, that's so good, isn't it? The bucket, it was such a good idea. Why do I keep aiming down? I don't even know the controls of this thing. So I have to wait for it to reload here. Let's aim down. Whoops. Aim down a little bit more. Aim it left. Shoot. Oh my god, this is hard. A lot of damage. All I want to do is just quickly hit the mast. Oh, baby, that's how you do it. You got to turn the boat a little bit. You got to give a little bit of a turn. Okay, let's delete this one while we check it out. Might ram into it. I just want to delete one of these boats here because I don't need it anymore, obviously. Boom, baby! The fine-tuning was the rudder. Well, in Sea of Thieves, you use your ship's movement a lot for aiming, right? Obviously. Oh, look how cool this looks. Oh, that's awesome. The mast going down and everything. Will I make sinking systems? I don't think so. If you blow up enough bubble blocks, the boat will sink, so... Look at that. I was blasting right through it. Look at that. Just blasting right through it. Now repair it. All right, gotta get some buckets going here. It's sinking. It is absolutely sinking. Seeing the water as well. Does it go on fire? No. But so you can see it's technically sinking, right? Like this ship is sunk. I could try and move it. A few buckets. Like I said, I wish creative mode had a working bucket. Yeah, look at this thing. Yeah, because the sails don't work anymore, right? So you can't move. Or can you move technically? Oh yeah, you can still... Okay, so the sails... I might have to have a system that checks to see if the sails are gone. If your sails are broken, then you can't move, right? Because right now I can still move. You gotta go, Liddy. Take it easy. I actually gotta go as well. The timing of that. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? You kind of want to see it fully sink. It's probably not going to. It's gonna float like this for a while, probably. That was cool, though. Hitting the sail down. It's gonna be fun to see this in a multiplayer battle. Yeah, I don't know if there will be a multiplayer battle or not. We'll have to see. Ooh, look at the debris. Look, the mast is sinking. Look how cool that looks. Oh, that's awesome. Let that sink in. Oh, that's great. This build is going good. Excuse me. Man, I'm enjoying the Sea of Thieves sloop build. All right, guys. I gotta go. Thank you so much for hanging out. Building a little bit of sloop action. What are you thinking about? So I was saying I was going to stream today. I may or may not, or I mean tomorrow, sorry, Saturday. I may or may not end up streaming tomorrow. Me and Jado had some plans in the end. So whether we stick to it or not, I don't know. But I'll let you guys know. It was an incredible stream. It was nice hanging out with you, Charlie. Thanks for being here. So yeah, I don't know yet. Always, it was a pleasure. Well, thank you, Mackler. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. So yeah, I don't, like I said, I may or may not stream tomorrow. I'll let you know in the Discord what's going on. But obviously we will be back next week with some more streaming action. Don't worry about Rust Street. Hey, my pleasure, my pleasure. So guys, enjoy your night. Happy Friday, by the way. It's a great Friday. Hopefully you guys have a great night. Yes, my pleasure, of course. Always enjoy streaming for you guys. Always enjoy hanging out, getting your guys' feedback, good and bad. So yeah, I will be back. If not tomorrow, then next week at some point. We'll get some more gaming action. We're gonna have some new content for Scrap Mechanic coming up. Maybe even get some Space Engineers going. Whether that's next week or not, I don't know. I have to buy it still, so yeah. I will let you know. So guys, take it easy. Lots of love. Love you guys. And adios. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye.